Hey everyone. What's going on, folks? How are y'all? So good to see you. Harvey, how's it going, bro? And hello, Keith. How are we all doing tonight? Hoping that we're doing well. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you. Yeah, I figured I would just work on stream a little bit. Just kind of goofing off tonight. But I'm animating names, as you can see. I'm trying to get my name to be animated successfully, but I'm having a bit of difficulty. Let's try it again. Okay, run that. No, I don't drop anything when I'm on stream or doing what I do. Might make things more interesting though. Let's do a thing, shall we? Let's do a little thing. Media source. Okay. Just rearranging a bit, you guys. If you'll just bear with me for the moment. There we are. There we are. Baxter. I don't know what that means. Oh, are you saying to animate that name? Sorry, I'm like, wait, what does that mean? No, yeah, happily I can attempt to animate that if you just give me a moment. Give me a sec, actually. Let me switch headphones. Okay. What are you doing this for? I've been getting into using the internet more for music and video creating. Late to the game I am. I'm doing this for a multitude of different use cases. I do a lot of client work. I do a lot of commissions for DJs and musicians and artists, helping them to make animated visuals for music videos, all kinds of different things. But I also just do it as a hobby. I enjoy doing this just for fun, to be honest with you. All right, let's try this out. Kirk Baxter. That doesn't sound like a name, Sherrod. Let's add some padding to our mask. Mask padding? No. Expand. What is it? It's mask something. Oh, row mask. There you are. Row mask with blur. Probably going to need that in a second. So let's park that right there. All right. Kirk Baxter. I didn't quite capture all the letters. Bug Life. I like that. Ooh, Leo's a good name. Let's try Leo. But first, let me go ahead and refine this a little further because I do want it to work. So let's think about this for a second. I think that it's weird that it's ignoring the I and the R in Kirk. Wonder why that is. Maybe it just needs to be a little bigger. Let's try that. And I will get to your son's name in a moment. Leo's a great name. So let's do Leo as well. We'll just cue that up. But first, let's finish this one up. Kirk Baxter. We'll bump up the strength just a little bit to 0.53. A little further adherence to the lettering with our control net. AirPod, I am probably not going to share this workflow at the moment, but I'm kind of thinking of ways as to how I should start approaching sharing my workflows. But at the moment, no, I'm not really sharing anything out. Good place for beginners for Comfy UI. YouTube is honestly where I started, finding tutorials on YouTube on how to build out basic things like basic text to image workflows, basic video to video workflows, text to video. Just start searching around like Comfy UI, text to image, or getting started with Comfy UI. I hope my subscription went through. Oh, did you subscribe to the page? I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Abina. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What is the end game? I guess just honing skills, to be honest. Ooh, that's interesting. Look at that. That's not what I was expecting, but I still like it. Look at the X. Look how like shiny the X is. That's really cool. Let's bring that into Topaz. And then we'll head on to the Leo name and do that. Let's just do this, do that. 60 frames. Beautiful. And let's queue up the next name. We'll do this right here. Okay. Back down to 0.5. Ah, ribbon without the R. Good to know. Thank you. So, Ibn. It is very nice to meet you. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if this ended up being 60 frames. Is it really? I guess it is. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Let's let's try swapping this out for this. Okay, okay. Well, still looks pretty cool. Hey, Melnick, how's it going? Good name to try, Abby Norm. Well, I think I'm just going to do single names. So if you have a first or a last name that you'd like me to animate, because as you can see, it probably looks better for just one line. So I can try Abby if you want. But let's try Leo. Let's see where Leo is ending up, because that was our next one in the rotation. And then we can try Abby after that. Although, maybe we should shrink it to these parameters here. Let's actually also reduce the resolution. We don't need it to be that big. Let's do 444. That's a lot better. And maybe we'll do 24 for the frames now. We'll leave it at 32. And let's change the image out to be this. Okay. Let's give that a shot, shall we? Hello, Minu. How are you? Oh, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you. Minu, you're currently looking at a program called Comfy UI, and it's generally used for making AI-generated images and video using a broad series of nodes that connect to one another, and they each do different things. They each control many different settings, and you can get lost in it very easily. But that's also why it's so fun and addictive. So where's that grow mask that I just placed? Here it is. So let's try mask to image, preview image. Yeah, that didn't come out too good. Let's try growing the mask a bit. So, yeah, that might work. Okay, so bring that back into here. Where is this going to? It's going where? It's going where? It's going right there. Okay. All right, let's try this out. This might help. AI spider. Yes, exactly. Yes, Ibn, a node is one of these building blocks that you see, essentially. Each of these different squares or rectangles, these are all called nodes. And nodes are basically little self-contained blocks that do various things. They have different settings and tell the program to do a variety of different things. For example, these right here determine the width of your project, the height of your project, the amount of frames that you actually want to animate across your project, and it only grows in complexity from there. Let's see. Oh, that's, yeah, so this isn't going to do much because we haven't plugged it into our control net just yet. So, convert image to mask. Okay, mask to image. Okay, I see what's going on here. So yeah, we're still not getting much of a result for the Leo. So we are going to kind of add some padding around the letterings of Leo so that it has more room to notice the letters themselves. And hopefully in doing that, we will actually get it to start to create a legible word that we can read instead of just these wispy little lines, which are beautiful to look at, admittedly, but they're not legible as letters. So hopefully this will correct that. Coffee time. Go enjoy your coffee. It's nice to meet you, and thanks for stopping in. All right, let's see if this worked. Okay, so a little better maybe, but clearly we're gonna need to bump up that control net even more because from a distance it does start to look like the word Leo. But I think if we bump the strength up just by 0.05, so from 50 to 55% is the increase in strength, we're probably going to get more defined letterings. The control nets, in a huge nutshell, is responsible for taking your input image or input video and tracing over the edges and the contours of it. And depending on the amount of strength that you set it to, it will do a better job at that or a worse job at that. So now that we've increased the actual strength of our control net by a little bit, it will hopefully bring through those letters a little bit crisper. Hello, our planet, how are you? So let's see what we get. All right, so it's still, is it any better at all? I guess I want to say yes, but again, clearly we're going to need to bump this up even further. So let's bump it up to like 0.7, honestly. 0.75 even. This might be a little bit too much. We might be overshooting it here, but we just want to get it to a place of legibility. And if it's a little too rigid and well-defined, then we'll peel it back from there. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. E-jerk. How's it going, bud? Oh, boy. Let's see if I'm getting any comments on the YouTubes. Hey guys on YouTube, I'm sorry if I've neglected your messages. The window was hidden and I was only seeing Instagram messages, so sorry about that. Yo, cool animations. Oh, thank you so much, Royal Bell on YouTube. You hungry hungry boy. Can you do random names? Yeah, I can do any name just about. Oh, Lifeson as an animation. Yeah, I could probably do that. Is it Lifeson? How do you pronounce that? Lifeson? Hungry boy. Funny username. If you can find me on Instagram, that would be the best place to message me about your request. If you want to do like a commission. So just find me over on Instagram. I'm at Bennett Waisbrun, and we can talk from there. But cool. Now, as you can see, the name Leo is too well defined because we're trying to find a nice balance between the left and the right. And therein lies the real creative process of it all. Hang on one sec. Let me just adjust our window. Okay. Move that over. That should be a lot better. Okay, cool. So, yeah. The goal here is to get somewhere in between these two. The one on the left is too organic. The one on the right is too inorganic. So let's aim for something like a happy medium. We'll try 0.66, or just 0.6 actually, for both of these inputs. And I'm thinking we're going to land at a pretty good spot here. Hey, Patty, yeah, so what you're looking at is a program called Comfy UI, and Comfy UI is used for creating AI-generated images and videos using a huge series of different nodes and modules that all control different settings, and and adjust various things like the width and the height, the just the general quality of the work. And it's a completely free program to use. It's all open source, which means it's free, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I sense that this will still be a little too rigid for my taste, but let's find out. Oh, actually, not too bad, not too bad. Kind of cool, actually. Let's turn off the mask, the grow mask thingamajig. Yeah, let's see what we get if we turn that off and run it again. Zulu, I am making animations. I'm animating people's names. Yes, indeed. And as you can see, it's not really a straightforward process, but eventually you arrive at a result that's pretty satisfactory. Sometimes more than satisfactory. Aw, that's awesome. I'm excited for you to show them. That's awesome. Yeah, hopefully we can end up with a really cool looking one that's a good mix of nature and whatever else. But let's see how this ends up looking right here. Ooh, okay. That's pretty sick. We're almost there. I love the lines though. This is gonna be really sick. So let's bump this up to like 0.66 or something. 0.666. Now we're just gonna do 0.66. See what we get. By doing that, we have hopefully added a little more structure to it so that it approaches what you see here, but while still retaining some of the natural beauty of the hallucination. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, no pressure at all, but any little bit helps, you know? That's very kind of you. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm liking how this is turning out. The middle line in E is a little better defined than what we've gotten here. And let's see what we get any second now. Ooh, very, very nice. That's actually really cool. I'm just going to try one more thing. I'm going to bring these down just a touch. Back to like 0.63. It's like really granular at this point, but this is the last attempt I'm going to try. I think otherwise it's looking pretty good. You know what we can also do? We can start interpolating these results, bring them up to 60 frames. Res 3840, sure, why not? Right. Let's see, what other names do we have on the docket? We've got Abby. Happy to try that out. All right, let's find out what we have here. Thank you for your patience, by the way. Much appreciated. I know this can be kind of a process here, but it's a beautiful one. Yeah, no problem at all. So let's do this. Let's interpolate that up to 60 frames. What interpolation is, I know it's a big word. Interpolation is the act of taking a video and increasing its frame rate, because what we have here is a video that's 12 frames a second. We want it to be a buttery smooth 60. So interpolation basically invents extra frames to insert in between the existing frames, and in doing so brings your result all the way up to a higher resolution. Typically 60 is a really sweet spot for it to be at. All right, let's see what we get here. Okay. Just a moment. Without very much more delay, let's see how this looks. Beautiful. There we have it. Pretty cool. Oh, you are very welcome, Nicole. My pleasure. I think it came out pretty sweet. So let us now try and do the name Abby, which is a beautiful name. And maybe we'll change up the style of it as well, just for fun. So let's save out our mask of Abby, A-B-B-Y. And we will plug that right on into here, like so. And let's play with some different image ideas, because I think that will be very fun. Bring this back up to a higher value. We will peruse our folder of reference images and find something fun. Like maybe, for example, we'll do like a an iridescent jellyfish and sunset ocean beach for the background. Let's try that out. So we got that there. We've got that right here. And let's see how that ends up looking. That could be pretty cool. Cue up the prompt. And let's let it do its thing. When you are starting YouTube classes? Well, I'm actually streaming on YouTube right now as we speak, in addition to here on Instagram. But I do plan on uploading more actual content to my YouTube page, and in a more structured format soon. But it's hard to say when. In the meantime, though, you can find me here on Instagram and on YouTube. Ooh, this is looking kind of interesting. Let's see how this turns out. I think we're gonna like what we see. And folks, if you have any other names that you would like me to animate, let me know. I'll see what I can do. Ooh, this is super cool. Look at that, you guys. That is so sick. I love that. What do you guys think? That's definitely a pretty one. Man, is that clever. Let's try something real quick. Yeah, I'll upscale later, actually. In the meantime, though, let's polish it off so that we can make it live. This is very pretty. I'm getting sleepy, in case you haven't noticed. So I may be wrapping it up soon, folks, but As always, I've had a very good time with you all tonight. Let's see how Abby's name ends up looking here. Abby. Okay. Let's take a look and let her rip. Ooh. That's very, very cool. That's like one of the prettiest ones I've ever made. I love that one. What do you guys think? Pretty interesting? Go ahead and tap that like in case you're having a good time and you like what you see. Let's try and do this one with my name. I'm sorry if I'm not talking much, guys. I don't have much to say, but if you have any questions about what I'm doing, my process, or AI art in general, I'd be more than happy to answer you. To the very best of my ability. Oh, really? It's not showing up? That's not good. Let me see what the dealio is. Should be live. So yeah, buymeacoffee.com/Bennett Waisbren. BENNETTWAISBREN. That's strange. It should be live. Yeah, it should be. Is this what you're seeing when you go to /Bennett Waisbren? I did just open the account recently, so maybe there's an issue there, but I don't know. I do have one. I can't reach your level of quality on the video. Well, upscaling is definitely the name of the game. Which parameter are you changing on the workflow? That's kind of a broad question. I'm not exactly sure what parameter you're referring to. There are many, many parameters in Comfy UI. Let's do what with this exactly? Let's bump up the strength this to 75. Let's see what we get. User error. Hey, no problem at all. Only the upscale. I'm using pictures of 1080 by 1350. Okay. Which nodes are you using to upscale results with? I tend to enjoy the Ultimate SD Upscale node. Ultimate SD Upscale. This one right here. Get some really good results with this one, but it is a third-party node. You'll have to go out, find it, and install it. I don't even know if it's in the manager. It might not be. Let's see if it is. Ultimate SD. You might have to Google it and then install it manually. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to Google Ultimate SD Upscale. This node is really solid. It will do a very good job upscaling stuff. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like that. I like that. I can live with that. All right. All right, folks. I'm super duper tired. I'm gonna wrap it up here. But thank you so much for checking in and following along tonight to the best of your ability. I know it's a lot, but you did good. You did good, kid. Anyways, folks, I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping in, and have a great day, night, wherever you're at. Love you all very much. All right.